With the 9th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Zach Edey.
All right, basketball fans, let me set the scene. Imagine you're an NBA player standing on the court, and out comes a 7'4", 305-pound rookie, Zach Edey. This isn't just another big guy, he's a straight-up skyscraper with a jump shot. They said that the era of the big man was fading, that the NBA was all about speed and small ball now. But here comes Edey, looking like he stepped right out of a 90s highlight reel, ready to shatter those assumptions. The analysts, the fans, even the legends, they're all buzzing about him. Kevin Garnett has compared him to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. ESPN's Tim Bontemps already pegged him as the Rookie of the Year frontrunner. And preseason and start of the season, he's living up to that hype and more. We're about to break down exactly why Zach Edey is one of the most anticipated rookies in the league, what makes him a unique fit for the Grizzlies, and why he's about to make a massive impact on the game. Stick around, because this is one rookie who's about to turn the NBA upside down. To understand why the hype around Zach Edey is more than just talk, we've got to start at Purdue. Zach didn't just make waves in college basketball, he caused a tsunami. At 7'4", he wasn't just tall, he was unstoppable. This guy owned the court like no one else, bagging back-to-back Naismith Player of the Year awards, joining an elite list of just 2 other players to accomplish this. Let's break down his college stats because they're unreal. In his junior year, Edey averaged 22.3 points, 12.9 rebounds, and 2.1 blocks per game. Now, most players would have declared for the draft right then and there, but not Edey. He went back to his senior year and leveled up, putting up 25.2 points, 12.2 rebounds, and a couple of blocks every game, all while shooting over 60% from the field. He was the kind of player that commanded attention. Whether you were a fan or a scout, when Edey was on the court, you watched. Because this wasn't just a good college player, he was looking like a future NBA problem. Despite his dominance, the skeptics couldn't help themselves. They said he was too slow, too traditional, and he wouldn't fit the modern NBA. Memphis, though, they saw right through that noise and snapped him up as the 9th pick in the draft, and it's already looking like a genius move. Now let's talk about Memphis. The Grizzlies had a roster with undeniable talent: Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bane, but they were missing a true center. Someone who could dominate in the paint, especially after Steven Adams was traded last year. With Jackson Jr. preferring the forward spot, the Grizzlies knew they needed a big man who could handle the boards, clog the lane, and put pressure on the rim. Enter Zach Edey. Edey isn't just another piece of the puzzle, he completes it. You've got Jackson Jr., who can step outside and knock down shots, stretch the floor, and even play elite defense. Then you add Edey, a rebounding machine who's nearly impossible to stop in the low post. They don't just play together, they enhance each other's game. Now throw Ja Morant into the mix. Imagine Ja slicing through the defense with his explosive speed, drawing defenders and then kicking it out to Edey, who's standing there like a mountain in the paint. That's a pick-and-roll combo that defenders are going to hate. Ja and Edey have the potential to be the most dangerous big-small duo we've seen in a long time, and the season hasn't even fully started. But let's not just dream here. Edey's already proving at the starting stages he's got what it takes on the NBA stage. Edey didn't just show up for preseason, he took over. In 5 games, he was averaging a solid 12.2 points, 7.2 rebounds, and a block, all while shooting 50% from the field. Edey led the entire league in preseason post-ups with 21 recorded moves, averaging 1.41 points per direct play. Now, let's put this into perspective. The league average last year, 1.04 points per post-up. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, managed 1.14 points per post-up last season. Edey's number is off the charts. He's not just putting up rookie numbers, he's delivering stats that rival some of the league's most elite big men. And yes, this is just the preseason. In the regular season so far, he's averaging 9 points and 5 boards per game with an exceptional field goal percentage of 58.1. One standout moment, going up against Miles Turner, a 2-time league blocks leader, in the last preseason game. Edey didn't just hold his own, he scored 23 points and grabbed 9 boards. It was like watching Shaq reincarnated with a twist of modern finesse. Edey's presence in the paint isn't something defenders can casually deal with, he's a whole new kind of challenge. These preseason numbers aren't just flashes in the pan, they're signs of what's to come. And if you think that's all he's got, you're in for a shock. Let's jump into the Rookie of the Year race because Edey isn't just a contender, he might be the favorite. And he's got the stats, the minutes, and the spotlight on a team that's looking to contend for the Western Conference title. Most rookies start off fighting for minutes. Edey, though, he's starting. He's got heavy minutes, and he's got the perfect team around him to rack up some serious stats. But it's not just his role on Memphis that's making waves. Kevin Garnett himself is already singing Edey's praise.
Zach Edey?
He look nice.
Look like God Zach Alcindor out there, motherfucker. You see, that motherfucker look like Yao out there, motherfucker.
In fact, he didn't hold back, comparing Edey to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Yao Ming, even calling him Zach Alcindor, a nod to Kareem's original name, Lou Alcindor. And let's be real, KG doesn't just throw out compliments like that. He's saying Edey is the real deal. Edey's got competition. Jared McCain lighting it up in Philly, and Rob Dillingham is dazzling fans in Minnesota. But here's the difference. None of these guys have what Edey has, an ironclad starting role on a playoff-bound team with seasoned stars like Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. around him. He's not just competing, he's leading. Can he run away with Rookie of the Year? He's already on track, but let's talk about the work he's putting in behind the scenes. No player's perfect, and Edey's got his own set of challenges. One area of concern? His free throw shot. Right now, he's hitting just 30% from the line. In today's NBA, that's a problem. Teams will hack him to keep him off the boards, but if there's one thing Edey's shown, it's that he's willing to put in the work to get better. Over the summer, Edey dropped almost 10 pounds, not for style points, but to keep up with the league's faster pace. And Memphis is helping him develop range on his shot, giving him more tools to add versatility. He's putting in hours on footwork drills, getting comfortable defending quicker players, and working with coaches to add new layers to his game. This drive to improve sets him apart. Every rookie faces obstacles, but Edey's determination could turn him into something far beyond just a strong center. He's showing all the signs of a future all-star in the making. So where does that leave us? How far can Zach Edey take the Grizzlies, and could he redefine what a center can be in the modern NBA? He's big, he's bold, and he's proving that the role of the big man isn't just alive, it's evolving. From his electrifying preseason to his unique fit with the Grizzlies, Edey's already making his mark. Think about what this means. A player like Edey, alongside a dynamic guard like Ja Morant and a strong team in Memphis, is about to give us a show we haven't seen in years. His Rookie of the Year run is almost a guarantee if he keeps this momentum, and the league's going to be buzzing every time he steps onto the court. So, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's hear it in the comments. Do you think Zach Edey's got what it takes to dominate the NBA? Or will teams find a way to contain him? Because one thing's for sure, he's here to be a problem, and this is just the beginning of what could very well be a legendary career.